Backyard football used to be one of the best games ever, and we received news that the franchise is coming back. So today, let's put backyard football in college football 25. We will start a team builder dynasty with the Mighty Rockets and see how we can get this backyard football team to become a national champion. We want to give ourselves a good chance of winning right off the bat. So we're going to put ourselves in the MAC. It was in between the MAC and Conference USA. We'll go with the MAC. That's going to be a fun little challenge, and I think that it'll be really interesting to see how we fare. Our head coach is going to be a familiar name, Chuck Donfield, one of the best commentators from the backyard game. Had obviously some funny lines, and it's going to be fun to see how we can get him to be a national champion. Now, this series is going to be a little bit longer than the other two, and now that I'm back making content full time, had a little bit of a break, we're going to be able to crank some of these videos out fairly quickly. But when you're building a one-star program, it's going to be difficult to get certain players on campus, but we are still going to go for some of the bigger names. Maybe some four stars are interested in coming to our Mighty Rockets program. So we'll get things started with some good attention and heavy interest in some of these bigger top talent players. Now, while you can't edit the players' names in our dynasty, I did try to add some players that emulate certain backyard football players, and I just added three of them. We'll go over our roster here, the depth chart, and see where we're at. Tyler Olson's going to be our quarterback for now. I did try to make our running back a little bit more electric, a little bit on the smaller side, so similar kind of to Pablo Sanchez for those who remember the GOAT. You also have the wide receiver position is in a good spot. I think that you make a player that is super fast. Right here, Scooter Page, kind of a good name, a freshman that is going to be really fun to watch over the season. Kind of similar to Pete Wheeler. Again, some of the catching might be a little bit of a concern, but the speed is definitely there. And then when we get to the tight end position, again, a position that definitely needs to be addressed. As you can see, we are lacking good talent that can take over and play right off the bat. We're also looking at a bigger player on the inside that can make a big time impact. So I tried to make someone similar to Mikey Thomas, and those are the three I kind of used. So you're going to see a little bit of a good size on the right tackle position. So we have certain players that are good, but again, as you can see, once you get past those starters, the depth is really where we need to start building, because our offensive line has 70s all the way across the board. But if they go down, and I'm sorry, actually, our left tackle is the right tackle is Mikey Williams equivalent. So we have some young guys that we can build around. We do have depth concerns at every single position. So even though we're playing in the MAC, it's still going to be difficult for us to win football games. It's going to be a challenge, definitely for sure. With some of the talent that we have, injuries could really put a damper and put us in a tough spot as well. So again, one of the challenges of being a one-star program is finding recruits that are 4 and 5 stars. We're not going to bother with 5 stars. 4 stars might be kind of a waste of time too, but we are finding a couple of players that we can maybe sneak in on. We do have a couple. Kentucky's offered this guy and Caleb Trask, so we might not get him, but it's a tackle position of need. Quarterback obviously will be good to have a talented player. An improviser could be really good, so Larry Durbin's a good option for us as well. Aiden Sweet has some scholarships offered to him, so probably not going to win on at him. We'll see about that. Found a good tight end in Alex Castillo, so we feel pretty good about him. Sent a DM as well, and you're looking at, oh boy, we're just going to get killed on some of these. We're trying to find some underrated gems that maybe we can sneak in on. You know, we can beat out teams like Buffalo or Navy. Beating out other MAC teams is going to be a huge win if we're able to get that. So we'll see how some of this goes. It's going to be some tough sledding early on, but there are a couple of exciting pieces that we could potentially get. All right, so kind of as expected here, we're already getting locked out. That wasn't really a surprise. So we're going to have to start removing people from our boards. We're competing with Kentucky here. It's probably not good to stick on it. But again, I'm still kind of learning recruiting, so this will be interesting to see how this all plays out. I'm still figuring out if we can actually sneak in, get some of these. We're probably not getting him, but we'll see what happens there. We're gaining a little bit on Jalen Roberts here, so we're feeling pretty good about that. The quarterback, of course, Rutgers came in. We're going to compete, though, with that. I think that we still can get him. Quarterback is such an important position, especially with the lack of depth that we have here. We're getting no movement on Alex Castillo, so we're going to try to up our pitch here now that we have more recruiting points. So we'll add send the house here because our tight end position needs to be upgraded, and Alex Castillo would be a good addition for that position. First game, we're facing FCS Midwest, so this is going to be interesting to see how this team can perform, and we will see exactly how this plays out. Good kickoff to get things started, and we'll see how our defense can play here. Obviously, again, depth is going to be a concern. We're trying to make the schedule as easy as possible because we do not have a ton of top tier talent. So winning football games will be tough even against FCS teams, but so far defense is doing a pretty good job of slowing this team down. 3rd and 7, trying to get a stop here, get our offense. The football is a screen pass. They're going to pick up the first down. Yeah, I'm really excited that I should say backyard football is coming back. The backyard sports are coming back. I think I like backyard baseball maybe a little bit better than backyard football, but it's a close 1-2 for sure. And as you can kind of see, our uniforms have that, this generic circle. The helmet, I should say, has the generic circle on the top, just like backyard football had back in the day. So that's really fun to put together. Putting that in Teambuilder was honestly really enjoyable. We actually have lots of options, but to be able to kind of recreate that, it does also kind of look like the BYU logo or the Old Navy logo, so I kind of laughed at that just with the colors that we went with. But again, this is really fun. College Football 25 is back. The backyard sports are coming back. It's a really fun time, and we're going to get a penalty. That's just great. Really fun time, though, to have games coming back for those of us who grew up playing this stuff. All right, so technically we get a stop, but because we have no discipline, we can't get off the field. And FCS Midwest gets the ball back, runs a speed to the right side, get it stopped there. And I'm curious what positions you all play when you're playing defense. Right now, defense is definitely a struggle for me. Finding those angles is obviously very difficult, but at the same time, it's still a really interesting game to play. Gives you lots of exciting options. If you're a new player, if you played some of the games growing up, you obviously have a very different experience. But I kind of like that they made this game a little bit more challenging, kind of more realistic in a way. And we're going to get a stop there, forcing a 3rd and 6. But it does make it challenging even if you have good players. So a team like a backyard football team that you put a cupcake roster on is going to provide some challenges for sure. Let's see if we can get home on 3rd and 6. We get some pressure, get almost a sack, hits them, and they complete the pass for a first down. I will say we're getting pressure right off the bat, which maybe that's going to change when we play better competition, but right now we are at least forcing some tough plays, and right now a mobile quarterback is just killing us. Ball nearly inside the 10-yard line, trying to get a stop. That penalty again was just so unfortunate. And we miss a tackle.
What are we doing? Defense, come on!
Get in the end zone. FCS Midwest is up early in this game. All right, down 7-0. Time for our offense to respond. Special teams will get the job going as well, so we will see what we can do. We'll get things started. I feel like RPOs are going to be our best friend here. We're going to have some pretty quick reads. But right now it feels like a handoff to Hardy is going to be the play, and we get a big pickup here as Hardy picks up a first down. And I picked Memphis's offense to go with because so far in the game with the schools that I played with, Memphis has been one of the more entertaining ones to utilize. Lots of RPO options, lots of really exciting play calls, something that's just a little bit different as we're running out to the right side. We're going to pick up the first down, another first down by Tyler Olson. We're getting pressure. The offensive line, for the most part, is going to have some weak points, and so far we are seeing some of those, but we are picking up good yardage, so That helps quite a bit. 2nd and 7. We need a good chunk of yards here. We're going to check out the left side here. We smash concept. We'll see what the corner there does and the safety as well. These are angle route, corner route wide open, but again, our quarterback is going to have some struggles. Maybe not the best read there with that quarterback with Tyler Olsen, so we'll see if we can adjust accordingly. 3rd and 7, though. Got to pick up a first down here. We'll see what the defense gives us. Have a guy over the middle, and Scooter Page picks up the first down. A big reception for the Rockets, picking up the first down to keep this drive going. 1st and 10, we're going to hand the ball off to Ty Hardy. Tries to make a guy miss, but it gets tackled for a 1-yard gain. I think RPOs are going to be the great option if you are a team with weaker competition. What are we doing there? All right, well, that should have been a good game, but it's not. Well, it's 3rd and 13. We should be at 3rd and 4, more manageable. Now we're in a tough spot. End of the first quarter, and I forgot that I did not do 6-minute quarters, so we have a little bit less time than I would want, but let's see if we can pick up this first down here. 3rd and 13, we're getting pressure. Going to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be picked off.
Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
Terrible throw and just an overall bad drive. Oh my gosh, are they going to bring it all the way back? Please tackle him. Oh my gosh, what a terrible start. We'll try to figure this out. A lot of pressure is going to go on the defense here. Try to get a stop when we do get a tackle for loss to get this drive started. Team is going no huddle here, so that's creating some pressure on our defense here. And again, down 7-0. This is just not an ideal start. But again, playing with a tough team, a less talented team than usual, is going to make this season pretty challenging, which is also why recruiting is so important. And right now, we are finding that it's very tough to cover. Wow, we are down 14-zip.
Defense, come on!
The offense was moving the ball, so I would say that's the one thing is I think I know how to move the ball offensively. I know exactly how we need to get the ball down the field. It's just a matter of me not making stupid decisions like I did on that first drive there. So not turning the ball over, running the football is going to be key, and then finding ways to get your playmakers open. Like that is going to be a big way to get things started. The passing attack feels like it's in a good spot. We also have a good running back in Ty Hardy, so we're going to try to get him involved. And again, RPOs feel like they're going to be our best friend here. Scooter Page gets the ball, has some space, makes a juke, nearly makes 3 guys miss to pick up the first down there. Again, I'm trying to figure out, I think part of this, when you're playing with a new team, no matter who it is, you're trying to figure out what is my quarterback capable of doing. So I don't know if Tyler Olsen is going to be able to make some of these throws. A nice dart over the middle for a big first down. So again, when you have 70s, 60s, and 70s, a lot of your positions, you're kind of going to need to make some smart decisions and just find the open guy. I should not have juked there, but that's a first down there. But again, I think RPOs are going to be a really fun time for teams that have maybe less talent as we do get inside of the red zone. 1st and goal. Down 14-0, so we're trying to get in the end zone, and Ty Hardy is going to get his first touchdown of his career. A big-time touchdown, a nice little celebration to get us within 1 score. I would say our kicker has done a good job of pushing them deep. That's not that you want your kicker to be your best player, but I think that we've done a good job of at least putting some pressure on them to try and return things when maybe they don't want to. So that's at least good, but we're just getting gashed defensively. One of the things that I'm still learning is how to call things a little bit differently. Now they're spreading the ball out, and in this day and age of college football, it's going to be tough to slow teams down, even if it's FCS. But again, when you're playing like this, it's going to be tough to get stops. But again, I have to figure out what's going to work best for me and how we create some more pressure, how we create better stops. But this is just so much fun to play. And now you have, like I said, the news of having backyard football back as we get a stop. 2-minute warning here, but having backyard football back is just another game for us to potentially play in the future. And the fact that we get this game as well as that game is really exciting. 3rd and 6, trying to get a stop here. We did get that 3 and out early in the video, early in this game, and we're just giving up simple hitches. Right now, we're not getting pressure. We are not getting stops. So that's why we're giving up a lot of first downs. Again, both sides of the football, I mean, we get pressure right there, but both sides of the football need to be better. They need to improve. And that is on me to get recruiting where it needs to be, but then also finding ways to get some stops here. But again, that's part of it, is just being smarter on my end. And now we have a 3rd and 8. Again, if we can get a stop here to potentially tie the game up, if you get the ball back, we're not getting any pressure. I don't know what I'm doing there, but we do have them drop that. So 4th and 8, they're going for a field goal here. Hopefully we do not rough the kicker. That would just be the worst. And it's up, and it's going to be good. What a strong leg. Kickers so far are the highlights. All right, down 17-7. Again, I knew this was going to be a struggle, so finding ways to get points on the board is going to be hard, but I think that we have some players in place that can make that happen. Minute 18 left, trying to get the ball down the field and trying to get some points on the scoreboard. We have a guy deep, gonna throw it deep to him downfield, and it's caught for a big first down. Tyler Olsen should be able to run here. Not the play that we really wanted. 2nd and 8, though, we're inside scoring range, so we can get a field goal. Obviously, we'd like to get a touchdown. That would help us a lot more, and we'll wait till this clears out on that end. Get the first down there, and we're going to get almost into the end zone. First down for the Rockets. Freeman having a big game so far, and we are inside of the 1-yard line. 40 seconds left, 1st and goal. This was a big drive. Ty Hardy is going to get in the end zone again for his 2nd touchdown of the game. The Rockets pull within potentially 3 points pending the extra point here. So we pull within 3 points. A good drive for our offense. Again, we are able to move the football. It's just going to come down to what our defense can do. A nice effort play by whoever number 19 was. 31 seconds left. We are looking to just get a stop here. Find a way to get ball back or just limit them to a stop or maybe even 3 points if we're finding that we are struggling. Again, I don't know if man coverage is the best decision right now for 3 seconds to. I'm surprised that they did not take a timeout. But as they complete that pass, we go to halftime and we're down 17-14. Getting the ball back is huge. Again, if we can limit our turnovers, we can limit our mistakes. Right now, interception and a dumb penalty is really what's cost us so far. And this is a good return, almost breaks the tackle. That would have been huge. We're going to try to get the rushing attack going here. Ty Hardy, like I said, is our featured player. And then part of this game is going to be the transfer portal, so you have to keep some of these young guys happy with what they're doing because they might leave if they're not happy enough. So that's going to be something that we have to pay attention to. We have to keep those guys satisfied with what they're doing. And we can dump things off like that. That's a nice, oh, that's a big hit. But again, there's so much more to this game now because of the different elements of college football. And that makes it way more fun, but also makes it way more challenging as well. 2nd and 9, this is a big play for this offense to get things going. Running smash on the left side there. Nothing's open. So we're going to dump it off. No gain on that play, so we find ourselves in 3rd and 9. We're going to see if Scooter Page can get open here on the out route. Feels pretty good so far. Throw too high and it's going to be incomplete. One of my things is I still have that NCAA 14 tendency to just lock in on a guy. I see one route and that's just the route that I'm going to throw to, and obviously that's not the right thing to do. All right, 1st and 10, defense is looking to get a stop. We'll see if they can. Run to the right side, picks up 4, and we're back to doing no huddle. Again, part of this struggle is going to be how good you are at keeping up tempo with these kinds of offenses, and right now they are just killing us with simple run plays, some read options, and to make matters worse, we now have an injury to our star linebacker. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Depth is going to be a major concern. If you are having to go to your second and third options, that could be a problem for this team. But ultimately, the one thing I will say that it does not matter how good or bad you are at the game. If you are enjoying your time, that's really the only thing that matters. And in this day and age, with so much content out there, all these creators putting out tips and helpful things to do with your team, it's going to be fun to see. We get that interception. It'll still be fun to see how you can improve. You're going to find lots of information on helpful tips and tricks to be able to get better at this game. Why are we trying to block kicks?
What are we doing?
Now, 1st and 10, we do get some pressure, and we're going to get a sack. 2nd and 17, that was a big, big stop for this defense. But again, it's all about having fun. And then, I'm not going to be the best player in this game of anybody that's going to play. I'm just not going to be. But the whole point of playing this game is to have fun, is to enjoy the game that we used to have. I mean, this is a game we've been wanting for so long. Backyard football is kind of the same thing, where you're going to be excited to have that back if you played with it growing up, and that's really all that matters. 4th and 6, we held them to a field goal. I just don't trust. I don't know. I should probably call a field goal safe at this point, because I don't trust my team to not block or get a penalty here. All right, we're getting the ball back with a chance to potentially take the lead in the 3rd quarter. A good return would help us quite a bit. We're going to array up the middle. Solid return gets us to the 28-yard line. Ty Hardy is going to take us on the right side. Nearly breaks the tackle. A good start to this drive. 2nd and 6. 3rd quarter is winding down. We're going to see if we can get some points on the scoreboard here. See if we can take the lead in this game. It's been a challenging game so far, but we've done some good things. Freeman gets back on track there. Javion Freeman with a good 1st down. We're going to go back to the run here, see if Ty Hardy can get things done. 1st and 10, handoff to Hardy on the middle, and get some good yardage here. 2nd and 2, a pickup of 8. And on 2nd and 2, let's see what we can get. We got a nice fade to Scooter Page. That speed is going to create some challenges, and we're going to get sacked. 3rd and 10, the real thing with College Football 25, you just can't have those drive killers. And right now we're having quite a bit of those issues. But we're going to get Ty Hardy on the left side here. We get a block. Almost Juka breaks the tackle and gets the 1st down here. Let's go up tempo to keep it going. A big 1st down on a 3rd and 10. Let's see if they can keep things going. RPO here. We're going to throw it because we got numbers on the outside. Gets a good chunk of yards. 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. We have 33 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if we can continue this drive here. Handoff on the right side. Ty Hardy has a nice gain for a 1st down. Time is still winding down. 1st and 10. 20 seconds left. The Rockets are driving. Quick pass out to left side. Has a block. We'll see if he can get in the end zone. Makes a nice juke and gets tackled inside the 5. Time is winding down in the 3rd quarter. The Rockets are looking to get into the end zone. Ty Hardy gets the handoff. He's going to get stopped short as the 3rd quarter ends. The Rockets find themselves down 20-14. 2nd and goal. Handoff goes to Strickland here. Can't get in the end zone. Does not have the burst. Oh, that's going to be frustrating. Ty Hardy back in the game. 3rd and goal. Hardy left of Olsen. Handoff to Hardy on the right side, and he's going to get in the end zone again.
Let's go!
His 3rd touchdown of the game in what is going to be a bright career for him. And the Rockets have a chance to go up for the 1st time in this game. Extra point snap. Kick is up, and it is good. The Rockets find themselves up 21-20 with 4:45 left in the 4th quarter. Another good kickoff here. Let's see if the special teams can cover it. Who is this number 19? I mean, he's 18. He's got good speed. And now it's up to our defense to get another stop. If we get another stop, you feel pretty good about getting the ball into the end zone. 2nd and 7 after a quick gain there. And up to the right side, and the Rockets are going to stop that. A 4-yard loss there makes it 3rd and 11. Looking to get another stop, force a punt here. A punt would be a huge win for this defense. A drop the middle, and we do get a stop, forcing a 4th and 8. And once again, the anxiety rises as we have to cover a punt. We don't hit the kicker, finally, and we have the ball back once again. Our offense looking to move the ball down the field. Hand off to Hardy on the left side. He gets a good chunk of yards, nearly picks up the first down, and it's 2nd and 1. 3:52, FCS Midwest trying to stack the box. Hardy gets the handoff once again, tries to break a tackle, and picks up a good chunk of yards for the first down. Rockets are driving there, up 1. Can't take their foot off the gas quite yet. Looking to move the ball down the field. Has a guy open, but he gets hit as he throws. 2nd and 10, 3:29 left in the fourth quarter. The Rockets are trying to keep this game in their favor. Hardy gets the handoff on the right side, gets tackled for a short gain. Rockets might have to lean on Tyler Olson here. It's 3rd and 7, looking to get a first down here, has this guy over the middle, and it's going to be a first down there. Javion Foreman, who else, picks up another first down. Oh, if we can get Scooter Page on this bubble here, it's over. Yep, they go in, throw it out to Scooter Page, gets a block. Can he make a juke? He can. I forget that he doesn't have great agility, he just has the good speed, but that is still a good pickup here, and it's 1st and goal for the Rockets. Another potential bubble for Page on the outside, but it's going to be a handoff. Hardy gets the handoff. Picks up a couple yards to get inside of the 5. Strickland in for Hardy, 2nd and goal, and the running attack has done a good job in the red zone, and they get in the end zone once again.
Let's go!
Strickland gets in for the touchdown, their 4th rushing touchdown of the game, and they are looking to go up 28-20. A great second half for the Rockets. They've taken care of the football. They've limited the mental mistakes, and it's been a good second half for the Rockets. They're playing with a ton of confidence right now, and it's going to come down to their ability. It's still a one-score game. Going to come down to their ability to either get a stop or limit FCS Midwest to just 6 or even 7 points. They're probably going to go for 2, so you're going to have to prevent that 2-point conversion. They're picking up a good tackle for loss there. Up. That was a group that was struggling in the first half, and they have done a really good job of, we almost get picked. Oh, have that. 4th and 1. This is a big play for the Rockets. It's also a big play for FCS Midwest. We will see who gets the stop. They're going to drop back to pass, and it's a slant to the right side that gets the first down. FCS Midwest takes a timeout to keep this alive. 1:46 left in the game. The Coyotes are trying to move the ball down the field, trying to tie this game up. A guy on the left side gets a slant, and it's tackled, but it's for a first down. Got to get some pressure here. If you're the Rockets, we have to find a way to get to the quarterback. We're trying to get pressure. He moves him to the right side, and he has to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Team's trying to get the crowd in it. 1:29 left in the game, and the Coyotes are trying to move the ball down the field. We get pressure and force a quick pass to make it 3rd and 4. No huddle as usual. 3rd and 4, minute 17 left in the game. Coyotes are trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back to pass, and it's fumbled on the field, but they do recover. 4th and 9, game's on the line here. If first down happens, the drive stays alive. If there's a sack or they stop them short, then it's going to be the Rockets' ball. Gets pressure, he's throwing it deep, and it's picked off. Number 31, I don't know who that is, but it picks off. We're trying to return this all the way back, but he gets tackled, essentially sealing the win for the Rockets. What a big play for the defense in the second half. Good pressure, throws a bad pass, pick it off to get the ball back. What a good start to the season. Yes, it's again against FCS Midwest, so there's still plenty of work to do, but this is a good way to get things started, and the Rockets are just trying to run out the clock. Breaks a tackle. Hardy is having a really good game. 2nd and 7 after a timeout. They're going to get a tackle for loss and take another timeout. But unfortunately, they do not have enough. We are going to get the win as we take a knee on 3rd and 7, and we're going to find a way to win. Yes, we have to run one more play. As you can see, the play clock and the game clock are about the same. We do have to snap the ball one more time, but we are going to take a knee, and that will effectively end the game as long as we time it up right with 2 seconds left. But a good win for the Rockets. Again, beating an FCS team is nothing to brag about, but getting wins on the board is going to be a confidence builder. All right, so we saw some drastic changes in our recruiting efforts. Caleb Trask is very interested in coming to our school. Kentucky offered them a scholarship, so we're going to have to hold them off, but we did make a sizable jump with sending the house and offering a scholarship. Our quarterback that we're interested in, Larry Durbin, kind of the same thing. We jumped Rutgers for that. They've only offered him a scholarship. And as you can see, we're far ahead in those. The big jump is where we get Alex Castillo, who's very much interested in us. We're the only one that's offered him a scholarship, so we're ahead on him. We're sitting in a pretty good spot, especially at certain positions that we definitely need. This is one that I was curious about. Trevor Tapp is a gem. And a lot of these other schools were higher than we were, but we offered him a scholarship, sent house, and so far none of the other schools are interested in him. So we feel pretty good about that. Tyler Littlejohn, another power rusher, could use him on the edge, could use him as a linebacker. We made a huge jump on him. So we're getting guys that other schools are not interested in. The only one that's kind of up in the air right now, Blaine Fenderson. But again, I feel like we're in a good spot for a lot of these these players, and we're gonna have to fend off some, but I think that we're doing a pretty good job so far of getting guys interested in our school, and we're gonna find out if they actually do want to come here. It feels like we're pretty close to getting a couple of guys. Game 2 is going to be against Kennesaw State, the newest member of the FBS. And this is a game that should once again be a winnable game, but I think it'll be a little bit tougher than we saw against FCS Midwest. So we'll see if our defense can step up. We'll see how we do in game 2. First and 10, Kennesaw State looking to get everything going on a quick start here. Snap, handoff to the right side. We've got it covered, but oh man, they got some speed. That's going to hurt us. I like that our defense is playing hard, playing tough. This is a team that's going to run the football quite a bit. So we're going to have to find ways to stop the run and then hopefully don't get bitten by play action. Play action is probably what's going to hurt us most. 3rd and 4. See if we can get a stop here. Corner route is going to be open. We do get the tackle, but it is a first down after a 26-yard gain. Again, this schedule is going to be on the easier side just because we are going to have to play teams that are better than us. I just got destroyed. Broken tackles are going to kill us here as Kennesaw State is inside the 10-yard line. And if we're struggling against teams like this, that means we have a couple games coming up that are going to be difficult. Also, the MAC schedule is going to provide some challenges as well. 2nd and goal inside the 5-yard line, trying to get a stop here. We'll see if we can hold them to just a field goal. Rushing attack has been hurting us, but also a mobile quarterback once again. Can we get him down? We cannot.
Defense, come on!
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. We're down 7-0. That was a quick drive, too. Man, that's painful. All right, well, we know our offense can get things going, potentially, so we feel pretty good about that. These helmets look so nice, too. We'll see if we can get guys like Ty Hardy and Javion Foreman back in the mix. Those are 2 guys that stepped up in a big way for us last time, so we'll see if they can get going again. Scooter Page gets us started here with a 5-yard gain. And again, I can't not go tempo. It feels like that's just the way it's supposed to go. And Ty Hardy is going to get us a big first down there to keep us going. Quick decisions and good routes, good play calls is going to be the biggest thing for us here. 2nd and 6 after a solid completion. Again, making quick decisions is probably going to be the biggest thing for us. If we're able to do that, then we feel pretty good. Oh, and Ty Hardy goes down. That's not good. All right, we might be without our star running back for a little while. Let's see if... Oh, my goodness, we're not going to get the first down. All right, sounds like we're going to be without Hardy for the rest of the game. That means it's Strickland's show. We'll see what he's capable of doing for our offense. This punt is going to... Oh, I thought it was going to sit. Offense has to get more going. We're going to have to find way... Oh, wow, we're giving up short passes for first downs. That's going to be very difficult to win football games if that's going to happen. But again, our defense does not have a ton of depth. So beating an FBS team is going to run right past him. That's going to be tough to win if you're not going to be able to get stops. 2nd and 9, 1-yard gain for Kennesaw State. Let's see if we can get another stop here. We get a solid 2-yard gain. That's good for our defense. And on 3rd and 7, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Once again, forgot to change the quarters to 6 minutes. So we have limited time here, but that's all right. Almost, oh, you got to get in there. DB's got to get closer to the receivers. We got to force some incompletions here. 1st and 10, Kennesaw State is driving once again, and we are just getting cooked by running attack here. 2nd and 5. Kennesaw State is driving. A little pistol set. It looks like pistol. It looks so close. I don't know if it's pistol or if it's shotgun. Another pass, and it is. Oh, I thought he caught that. Broken up. That's exactly what we need. 3rd and 5. This is a big 3rd down. Once again, kind of similar to the last game. We're trying to withstand a solid drive. It's a screen pass. It's broken up. 4th and 5. Force a punt. That's a huge stop for us here. Down 7-0. A 2-score lead would be kind of tough to overcome there. But we did it last game. But again, the competition is going to get tougher week by week. And as much as I don't love it, spamming the RPOs might be our way that we go, just because we have to make quick decisions. We don't have a team that you can necessarily just sit back and let guys run their routes. So that's going to be tough if we can't do that. So we have to go with quick passes like that as we pick up a big 1st down. And again, some of it is just going to be what we have in matchups. I like Scooter Page here. We'll see what Peaks is doing on that out route potentially. Oh, and he didn't go out. So bad. So bad. Such a terrible decision by me. Why would you sit there, though? Why wouldn't you go out? The defender's right there. I don't know if that's part of the mental. You got to understand what's going on, but that was... It's on me. I can't throw that ball, but... Like, run the out route. All right, defense. Oh, we got it right back. There we go. 1st and 10 after the interception. Let's see if we can get things off to a better start than we did there. On the right side, Strickland's trying to break out tackle. He does. Picks up a 7-yard gain. That's a good start to this drive. 26 seconds left in the quarter. Time is winding down. Trying to get a good drive going here. We'll see if we can get it. We get hit and incomplete. All right, let's see what the safety is doing. Probably going to throw the bubble here. Once again, Scooter Page with the speed. Breaks the tackle and picks up the 1st down. 10 seconds left. Do I dare take a shot? Probably not. Keeping things simple. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. We get the snap off. Let's see if we're going to get sacked. I'm also still doing the NCAA 14 where I just keep dropping back because I assume that my quarterback has infinite arm strength, and that's just not the case. But you can, oh my gosh, RPOs like that should work better if we get some blocking. But now we're in a 3rd and 16. We got to throw the ball deep. Try and pick up the 1st down. We'll see. We're near the midfield, but this one might also end up in a punt. Oh, I should have thrown it to X, but we got hit. Doesn't matter. And now it's 4th and 16. So we have another punt here, unfortunately. There are going to be some tough games. The goal for the coaching contract was win 4 games. That might be tough, especially with the kind of team that we have. But again, that's why we're recruiting. We're doing really well on the recruiting trail. Our defense is stepping up. And as we saw last week, they did play well in the 2nd half, so that's something that maybe is something to look forward to. We're getting pressure here, and we almost picked that off. That was good for us. All on the 22-yard line. Kennesaw State in what seems like an obvious passing situation. We're trying to get pressure, throws in the middle, and we almost pick off another pass. Again, for as much as I doubt our defense, I think our defense actually is the more consistent group. So that's really nice. And we didn't get a penalty. He definitely ran into the kicker there. And we're going to get smoked there. All right, so we're still making dumb decisions in special teams. Love that. That's going to be just great for us. Let's get the running attack going here. Strickland's getting the ball, 3-yard gain. Pick up the speed here. Let's get him. He's a pretty physical back, a little bit different than Hardy. Not going to be that. Okay, so apparently the play just ended mid-play. That's fun. So now we're in 3rd and 8. Let's see what our receivers can do here. We got a wide receiver all the middle. Oh, he's got to haul that in. I got to remember to do... The one thing that is different this year that I keep forgetting is you can control the wide receiver to make a certain type of catch, and I always forget that. I'm just so used to 14 where you just let him do the work and forget about it. Whereas this year in college football 25, it's a lot more important to help your wide receiver if it's tight coverage. So I got to remember to do that. Getting pressure there, blocked pass. There we go, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 in the 2nd quarter. We got a screen pass going to the left side, and we read it perfectly. I say our defense is reading screens pretty well. That is going to be huge for us later in the game. We're getting good pressure. I feel like our defensive line is playing pretty well to get to the quarterback, and pressure once again, and we get a sack. That's huge. 4th and 24. Kobe Garland is having another solid game. Again, our defensive line is getting pressure. when we need it the most. And right now that's huge, especially with, oh my gosh, stop running into the punter. What are we doing? We are just shooting ourselves in the foot. It's 4th and 24. We get a running into the roughing the punter, and now Kennesaw State has the ball. 1st and 10 turns into 2nd and 2. Defense has to get a stop. Our defense is being asked a lot right now early in the season. That might be the case for the 2024 season. But so far, I think they're doing a pretty good job of stepping up when we need them to. And a run to the right here is going to get swallowed up for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Here we go. This is a big down. We're going to get a stop there, 3rd and 8. Just over 2 minutes left. We'll see if they run a play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8. This is a big potential stop for us here. We're getting pressure. They throw it to the left side, and it's broken up for the 2-minute warning. All right, where is our problem here? I'm trying to figure out why we keep running into the punter. Okay, that's good. We're going to get the punt here. No penalty. We get the ball back. Just under 2 minutes left. Our return game isn't really doing much. All right, let's see if we can get Strickland in some space. Putting some guys near the line of scrimmage. Sending some pressure. They have a guy right on him. Oh my gosh, it didn't work. All right, under 2 minutes left. Sometimes you're just going to have to go with some deeper passes. Let's see if we can get some guys in some mismatches. See if our guys are just simply better than theirs. We can also dump it off to our running back. Has plenty of room to run. Strickland makes a juke, and he's inside of Kennesaw State territory. Let's keep that pace going. Let's run the same play. See what we can get out of that. We have them reeling. They have 2 guys on our left tackle, so we'll keep an eye on that. And we get hit. Oh, don't pick that off. I keep telling myself I have to make quicker decisions, and then I'm stupid and sit in the pocket for way too long. And, of course, back up way too far as well. So we have tight end open on the middle on the right side there. Catches the ball, gets inside of Kennesaw State territory, almost inside the 20. A minute 12 left, so we don't have to necessarily go too fast, but we won't want to take our time either. New running back in the game. A nice pickup there. 104 left. I don't like that play call. I don't know why I called that. Again, we can still afford to run the football, and Strickland's going to do that. 3rd and 6. Trying to get a first down to extend the drive. Trying to get points on the scoreboard, so if we need to, we can just get sacked, I guess. Oh, we fumble. That's obviously terrible. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? So no big deal. Now we have a 47-yard field goal to potentially tie the game up. And I definitely missed that. Are we going to get bailed out by roughing the kicker? First and foul, roughing the kicker. We're going to get bailed out. Thank goodness for certain bugs that are not working for the game. New life for the offense, thanks to a terrible penalty by Kennesaw State. 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass. We'll see. We have the wide receivers covered, so we're dropping it down. 34 seconds left. Let's run another screen, see what we can get out of that. Again, Strickland does not have the speed of Hardy, so we'll see what we can do there. We're getting pressure in our face there. Make a nice juke. We're going to take a timeout. All right, we got a lot of real estate on the right side. We have a tight end running corner. Let's see if we can get him the football. Maybe not. See if our running back is open. He's open the left side, and we catch it. Strickland's in for our touchdown, our first passing touchdown of the season with 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 7-6 Kennesaw State. And, of course, we missed the extra point, so that's just great. And, of course, I make a terrible kick. It's still left side. Okay, actually, it's not. Our kicker is just bailing me out of some of my terrible decisions. 2nd and 7 here, and they're just going to let the clock run out. Halftime, we find ourselves down 7-6. We are going to get the ball back in the second half. That's huge. Our offense appeared to have some momentum on that last drive, so we'll see if that is the case going into the second half. So far, Sean Strickland has been a nice player for us. And I see we have a mismatch out on the edge there on the right side. So RPO, I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, let's try this again. Did I have to pull that? I don't remember how that all works, but let's try a little RPO there. Got on the right side. Break a tackle. We can't. It's 3rd and 11. Again, I just can't have those negative plays. That's the one thing that's going to kill this offense, kill these drives. And 3rd and 11, we do need a big-time throw. We're going to throw it to Scooter Page. He's wide open. Is his speed going to get us to the end zone? He breaks the tackle there, makes a nice juke, beats his cornerback, and breaks a tackle all the way in for a big-time touchdown to get us going. 12-7, we're going to go for 2 here. That feels like the smart play. Got a guy open on the right side, gets in. 2-point conversion is good. We are up by 7 now. Scooter Page, what speed? That's where you really like a guy to have that kind of speed, to be able to break free when you break a tackle. You have some open space and you're able to get things going, break away from your guy. Another passing touchdown. Let's see what the defense can do to help keep this momentum going. Kennesaw State starts with a run off, broke out in the backfield. 2nd and 9. It's a big play here. Let's see if we can get a stop. We got everybody in the place, but a big gain there. 3rd and 2. A short yardage situation for Kennesaw State. I do not like what I just did there. Let's see if we can get a stop. I was the wrong call for personnel for what the formation was, so that's obviously a first down there. We haven't sent a ton of pressure so far this game, so let's see if we can dial something up here, and we get right in the backfield. That's exactly what we needed. 2nd and 13. Joshua Townsend with a big tackle for loss. 2nd and 13 here. Another stop would put them in a tough 3rd down situation. I scooted in, and they're going to get a good chunk of yards here to make it a short 3rd down. And let's see what we can do to get a stop on 3rd and 1. They're going to run to the left side there. It's 4th and inches. Are they going to punt? They are. All right, we get the ball back. Another touchdown here would be obviously great. Let's see if we can get the rushing attack going. Strickland's going to get tackled, though, in the backfield. The rushing attack has been less than stellar so far in the second half. A little play action. Let's see if we can get something going. We have a post down the field. Let's see if we can get that. And we do. He catches it in front of his man, nearly breaks another tackle. A big first down. Javion Foreman with a big wide receiver reception there. That's huge for us. 1st and 10. We're going to go tempo, of course. And, of course, after that big play, kind of doing what Oregon used to do when they first ran that spread offense. We're going to run the ball after a big play there. It's kind of like automatic for the Ducks. They had a big play. They were going to run the football on the next play. And we're going to get open in space. That was probably the bad decision, but blocking just didn't work out. 3rd and 7. Minute 58 left in the 3rd quarter. We're trying to get the ball in the end zone once again. 3rd and 7. Shotgun side. We have empty. We have a guy going deep down the field. It's too far to the right, but he comes down with the reception. Javion Foreman having an absolute monster game once again. He is absolutely phenomenal for our team. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. What a catch. 1st and goal at the 5. We're going to run a quarterback blast. Can't get the edge there. Let's see if the power of Strickland can get us into the end zone here. We've had some passing touchdowns. We're trying to add another rushing touchdown. And on 3rd and goal, we're at the 3-yard line. Let's see if we can get something in an RPO here, and that's not going to work. 4th and goal, we're going to settle for a field goal. This one ideally should be much better than the first one, and we're going to knock it through for a 17-7 lead. Similar to the last game, the offense is making better decisions. The defense is playing with a lot of confidence, and we're in a good spot here. Just under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for Kennesaw State, and we are going to get things started with a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Stop here obviously would be huge. We're up 10. Kennesaw State looking to respond after the Rockets have taken almost all of the momentum out of their sails, but they are picking up a first down here. I'm surprised they're not going more tempo. I'm surprised that they're not picking things up because they are running the ball really well right now, and we don't really have an answer for them. I just ran right out of my gas, so that's not helpful. 2nd and inches here, 24 seconds left, and Kennesaw State is driving. They have a screen pass set up. I did not read that. And on 1st and 10, we have a heavy set formation here. Twins to the right. We'll see if they're going to run the ball again. They do run it to the left side, and we're able to get a tackle for loss. 5 seconds left. We'll see if they run another play in the 3rd quarter, if they want to head to the 4th quarter, which is exactly what they're going to do. Heading into the 4th quarter, the Mighty Rockets are up 17-7. 2nd and 12. Get things started in the 4th quarter. up by 10. Rockets are looking to keep that lead. Kennesaw State looking to get in scoring position. And it's a big 3rd and 8. We'll see what Kennesaw State has in store for this big 3rd down. We'll see if they can convert. We'll see if we can get to them and they catch the ball. Do they pick up the 1st down? They do. 1st and 10. Again, Kennesaw State trying to get within 1 score. A field goal or a touchdown would do that. And they're going to get things there with some play action. We get pressure. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. That would have been huge. 2nd and 10. That was a big play for the Rockets. We'll see how Kennesaw State can respond here. They get a run on the left side and they are going to pick up some big yards. Man, their speed is definitely dangerous. We just don't have an answer for them sometimes. 1st and 10, 4:39 left in the 4th quarter. The Owls are looking to keep this game interesting, and we nearly get an interception to make it 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Kennesaw State dropping back the pass, drops it on the right side to make it 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, 4:27 left in the 4th quarter. We really just need to get a stop here and force a field goal. I think they would be happy with that. We also would be happy with that. And we're going to force a 4th down after a solid game. And because I do not trust my team to run into the kicker, we're going to do a safe. We'll see if they can make this short field goal. And it's right. And it's no good. They missed the field goal. It's still 17-7. On the 20-yard line, simple swing pass coming up. We'll see if we can get some blocks. Scooter Page, we know why you're on the field. It's not to block. Trying to get our playmakers in space. Scooter Page is one of those guys, so even though he misses a block, he's going to break a tackle here, make a juke, makes another guy miss, and another big play. Again, we don't pay you to block. We pay you to make big plays, so that's, I guess, acceptable. 1st and 10, 3:30 left in the 4th quarter. And Strickland's going to get the ball rolling with another run. We just can't really get our rushing attack going. I mean, RPOs kind of count as that, so that does help, but our rushing attack as a whole is just not doing very well. 3rd and 5 here, a manageable 3rd down. Trying to get something simple, maybe peeks over the middle. Maybe we'll get Scooter Page on the in route there. We'll see what happens. We do get the completion, but it's 4th and inches. We're going to take a risk here. 4th and inches. We're inside of their territory. I don't feel like punting. That feels like a waste. And we should have a guy open. We have Scooter Page. We're going to get him the football and let his speed do the work. Is he going to get in around the edge? He gets inside the 15-yard line. A huge play on 4th down. 1st and 10 inside of the 20-yard line here. 2:15 left in the game. We'll see what this offense can do. Run on the right side goes nowhere. I feel like I get momentum and then just, the Oregon attack where you just run the football just doesn't work. So that's just so much fun. All right, we're going to run the football. 2-minute warnings here. They're probably going to start taking timeouts, so we're going to have to force that. We're up the middle. Strickland is getting in there, almost barrels into the end zone. Timeout, Kennesaw State. A touchdown here essentially ends the game. We'll see if we can punch it in. Strickland gets the hand up the middle, trying to get in there, and he is in there for a touchdown. 24-7 lead for the Rockets. A big touchdown for the mighty Rockets here. A 24-7 lead. Again, the defense has stepped up in a big way. The offense has found new life. There have been some slow starts, which probably hurt us in other games, but we're in a good spot. It's because both sides are taking big strides here. That's huge. Kennesaw State's got to get the ball down the field, so the passing attack will probably be a feature. Again, we do have to find a way to get pressure on the quarterback here, dropping back to pass. Nearly completed, but it's 3rd and 4. 3rd down for the Owls here, 3rd and 4 on their own 25-yard line. Trying to get a 1st down here. It's going to be knocked down incomplete. Had a guy open, just didn't have enough touch. 4th and 4. This is essentially the game here. Keep it alive. Kennesaw State's trying to make a play, and he's going to go down with a sack. Garland is there for a big play, and 1 1st down would essentially end it. We'll see if they take timeouts. We're going to run the football, obviously, trying to milk that clock, and we'll see what we get from there. 2nd and 9. Kennesaw State did take a timeout. We'll see if Strickland can get some yardage for a 1st down. 3rd and 7, and the clock is going to run down from there. 3rd and 7 here. We'll see if we can get it under 40 for the play clock. 9 seconds on the play clock there. Under 40 seconds for the game clock. Running the football on the left side. Strickland is going to pick up some good yards, but is going to come up short. And this doesn't really matter, but we are going to kick a field goal here on 4th and 5. Snap, hold, up, and good. A 27-7 lead for the Rockets here. Kennesaw State is done for. Going to be another solid win for the Rockets here. Things obviously are going to get a little more difficult as we go on, but a 2-0 start is not bad. That is a good way to get the dynasty going, but we do have a long ways to go if we're going to be national champions. Getting a rushing attack that would be somewhat respectable is going to be a key as well. So let's focus on that. Hopefully our passing attack appears to be good, but we're doing a pretty good job so far of moving the ball down the field with our playmakers. And our defense right now is just trying to run out the clock as Kennesaw State's going to spike it. But again, it's going to be a rough season in terms of the competition that we play. Our next two games will provide some challenges for sure, and it's going to allow us to see what kind of team we actually have. That's where recruiting comes into play, though. If we can get a better quality player, we're going to, one, build depth, and two, get some studs that will help us in the long run. Our defense is playing really well right now. Defensive line is pinning their ears back. 4th and 10. If we can get the ball back here, the game is over. We're going to get a hit there, and it's incomplete. We take the ball over. A big win for the Rockets here. We're going to take a 27-7 win for the Rockets over Kennesaw State. A 2-0 start, a great way to get things going. As you can see, a slow start for our team, but we do find a way to score 21 in the second half to pull away and come away with this win.